Well, we've got our Honorable Chief Minister of the State of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant, who has given us a good lick. So let's welcome him with a round of applause and a big roll. Viva Carnival!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, festivities have begun in the state.
Well, also we have the presence of the mayor of the city, Panjim, Mr. Carnival. Well, let's start to cheer! Viva! Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's celebrate a very special one. Let's put our hands together, all our dignitaries, because the festivities have begun. Let's rejoice and celebrate.
To you, Muscle Beach guys, come on and rock the flow. But don't you dare send bad vibes or misbehave with my wives. As for you tourists, both within and foreign lands, you are welcome to enjoy our land of sun, sea and sandy sands. But I request you all to support us in our endeavor to keep Goa clean and green, not only for our children, but for their children's children. Let these festivities bring in peace, joy, fun and frolic, because without these, the carnival is not complete. However, I request all of you all to be responsible and not to cause anyone else a pain. With this, I declare the carnival festivities of the year 2020 open.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need to...
Viva Carnival! Viva Carnival! Viva Goa!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was King Momo who has declared the Carnival Festival open. Can we give it a big round of applause? Come on, everyone. Thank you. Well, the message that he has conveyed to us is eat, drink and be merry. But at the same time, we got to be safe. Once again, wishing you all a very safe and a happy Carnival 2020. Thank you.
Well, on this auspicious occasion of Carnival Goa, we would once again like to welcome our guests, our Honorable Chief Minister of the State of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant amidst us. Can I have a big applause for him? Come on, gentlemen. The man behind the masses, the man that proclaims festivity for this beautiful land of Goa. Well, we also accord a warm welcome to the Member of the Parliament of South Goa, Mr. Francisco Sardina amidst us. Come on, gentlemen, let's hear it for him. And also the other dignitaries on stage. So let's celebrate, let's enjoy. It's the carnival mood for everybody. Viva Carnival! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we also accord a warm welcome to our Honorable Mayor of the City of Panjim, Mr. Murkaikan, amidst us.
Come on, people, we will run our Goa. Let's dance. Move it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
100% I think we've got to be making our state we've got to be keeping our state free from the evils that's of drugs and all the bad things. Well, we have alcohol, but I think we can really enjoy alcohol in a big way, in the best way.
Well, you know, Panjim Carnival is one of the most awaited festivals in Goa. All people of different walks of life, they wait excitedly for carnival celebrations to take place.
Well, of course, there's no bar for religion. Everybody from different religions converges here, and that's what we say, love and brotherhood prevailing in the state. And that's what is Carnival for. So all you lovely people, let's try to spread brother brotherhood that we Goans have in our hearts, in our mind. All religions are one, and that's what is the message of this carnival for everybody.
And I'm sure everybody's enthralled with this colorful clothes. The streets filled with color, fun and excitement, and I'm sure this is going to be going on in a much exciting way for the next 3 days. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're there to make it happen in one.
Well, you know, it's nice to be a clown in your life. You know, once you're a clown in your life, you really enjoy your life. Well, Carnival takes away all your stress, all your depression. It makes you really a person who can be really happy all the time of your life. So, one thing that message Carnival gives us is enjoy life, be happy, and survive for long.
Down the river and as again the sun shines steady on a mountain top. I took a trip to a city and then I reached the middle. It was still sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl. Let me hear you clap your hands, everybody. Come on, clap your hands, everybody. Clap your hands, everybody. Come on. Hey, clap your hands, everybody. Come on.
and chanting his name. Come on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the spirit of Goa is here at the brass band. Taking off the right beats for the carnival. Well, the bottle there.
Well, the streets coming alive with so much of fun and excitement. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again we welcome our esteemed judges for the clothes, Madam Philu Martins, Ma'am Martha Pinto and Ma'am Renu Kalandukar. We once again welcome them amidst us as they take their seats to judge the clothes for today's carnival celebrations. Thank you.
Well, the carnival in Goa is the most famous festival in the state. One of the best festivals one can enjoy in the whole of the country. Well, it started in the 18th century. The celebration began on a very low note. It was the Portuguese who started it and then it just died off. But then after liberation, the festivities have begun and now it has just added color and glamour. Year by year, it's just going on a very high note.
Well, you know, Newton, every float that passes on the street has a message to convey to us. Something which all of us need to take care of and keep a note of.
Well, presently we see the float by the CCP. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the float by the Corporation of the City of Panjim. Well, this is the biggest float of the parade.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the festival of Carnival in Goa is said to be one of the biggest festivals, not only in Goa, well, it is said one of the best of India's. With full fun and excitement.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's the invitation out there, and the invitation says to celebrate in Panjim. An invitation to celebrate Panjim that's right in front. Well, we can see out there a beautiful bridal entourage with a lot of guests dancing their hearts out. The beauty of Goa.
Eat, drink and be merry. Well, that's the message for each one of us. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to party, it's time to celebrate.
Viva Goa, Viva Panjim, Viva Carnival! Come on, wriggle in your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Feel the beats and move to the music. Good friend. Hey. Well, our dynamic Chief Minister of Goa, Dr. Pramod Sawant, we honor his presence amidst us to give a start for a great festivity of 4 days of carnival, food and fun, and wonderful music. We thank his presence amidst us. Hey. But the arch is leading the way for the float of the CCP. Well, all our Ponchakas on the float doing a wonderful dance, led by Dr. Martin and his beautiful wife. the dancing masters. Come on, sing
Alright,
it.
people, come on, sing, dance, and be merry. It's carnival time. Viva Carnival, Viva Goa.
Well, we have got the groom lifting the bride now. That's what I saw. Well, the bride is lifted by the groom. That's what I can see that. Well, it is said that lift your troubles. We got a beautiful couple out there, Gavin and Juan.
Alright, people, come on. Let's clap and sing along.
Well, Sandra, can you just believe that? I can see Mahatma Gandhi walking down the streets.
Come on, everybody, clap your hands there. Come on, clap your hands. Why do people can you clap your hands?
Alright.
Yes. Sing along. Now sing along. Dance to the Archie style. Sing along and be our friends. Dance to the Archie style. Sing along and be our friends. Dance to the Archie style. Sing along and be our friends.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up, walking towards us is Mahatma Gandhi.
Oh, sing along and be our friends.
Well, you know, Sandra, Mahatma Gandhi was not happy in his place. But we also would like to say that he wants to enjoy every moment. So he's come down to Goa to spread love and brotherhood and non-violence. That's what is his message.
Peace and unity amongst everybody.
Well, look at that.
Well, I can see him, Newton.
We can
We
see
have got
the
a Prime
replica,
Minister here.
yes, of our Prime Minister Modi out there. Well, I think you got to be just trying to be taking all his blessings. Well, we got a combination of Mahatma Gandhi and our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Modi. Well, requesting everybody not to crowd on the streets, the public, requesting every one of you, can you just try to not block? Housing for all, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Well, that's what a Pradhan Mantri has been given us.
Well, Newton, lots of schemes which have been announced here, I'm sure, for the people of India and for all of us.
Well, you know something, Sandra, we got to be ending open defecation, whereby some of the people in Goa do it. It's something which you cannot just accept it. End open defecation. Clean Goa and make it healthy.
Well,
Well,
indeed, a moment to celebrate as we have our self-help group groups now on Flipkart.
Well, if you just go to see, there are 211 toilets that are built all over the country. And you can get it on the Google Maps. And, oh, sorry, it's in Goa, the city of Goa. In the proud state of Goa, we got 211 toilets which are built using the government schemes.
Well, all brought to you by Goa State Urban Development Agency.
Well, I think there's a nice float that is coming up, and I can see something about plastics.
Well, you know what, Newton, there's a lovely message that is conveyed to all the people here. Can you say it to us?
Well, I think it's about plastics and plastics kills. Plastics pollutes. Plastics just destroys our earth. Well, I think we all should try to move away from plastics and go to biodegradable materials to make our life much more beautiful, so that our forthcoming generation enjoy a beautiful life on this Mother Earth. Well, those of you who are using plastics, try to use them judiciously and don't try to throw them away.
Also, wonderful message conveyed to all: do not litter the place. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure there are trash bins kept over here. Whatever litter you have, maybe bottles or any other plastic, please throw it in the garbage bins. Don't litter the place, keep it clean.
Well, I think we should be managing our plastics well. Though we use them, we cannot be littering the place all around. Just try to dispose them judiciously.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Agali, South Goa, we have this state presenting and showing us how carpentry still goes on in many parts of Goa.
Well, you know some things, and carpentry indeed is a good business. Well, carpentry can give you a lot of good income. So I think our youth should take to this lovely occupation of carpentry. Well, we can teach our youngsters how to really prosper, getting to be carpenters. Well, we also have got some lovely bulls, which is taking some nice, very big trees which are cut down for carpentry. Well, the dancers really show us that carpentry can really make us happy. You can see the smile on their faces, which tells us that indeed getting into a carpentry, becoming a carpenter is definitely going to make you the best of the living.
And you can see all the stools which have been carried by our carpenters used to make all the furniture.
Well, I think for a Goan wedding, one of the couples is always taken. So when a girl gets married, I think this is one of the dine. I think the ladies are taking it as a dine for someone.
All right, Newton, you know what? We've got a big line of floats coming up. I can see all of them lined up right behind there, still moving towards us.
Well, I think the talents of the different Goan villages is coming up to the fore because there's creativity which comes up. A lot of things that are put together, and I think, you know, when a float is done, a band of boys and girls comes together and just try to share love and brotherhood amidst us, amidst them, and it really creates a beautiful atmosphere which makes them one.
And,
Well-
and Carnival, which is one of the most happening festival in Goa, everybody looks forward to it, you know, Newton, and we have people here from all different places, different villages. We have people even from India. So many tourists gathered here to witness this wonderful state celebration, Carnival.
Well, you know, after this lovely parade of floats, we got two places that we can just go and have fun. One is the Samba Square that is at the Municipal Garden.
Well, Newton, I'm going to the Samba Square. Are you going there?
Well, I think I would just run towards the food festival which is being organized at the Kampal grounds.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, both the places seem to be very happening. The Samba Square as well as the Goa Food and Cultural Festival 2020. Make it a point to be there. Once you finish this, please make sure you go and witness those wonderful events happening at the Samba Square and the Food and Cultural Festival. Well, coming up is float number C07. C07, judges, please note, we have C07. Well, C, that means a clown. Ladies and gentlemen, coming forward is a clown who gives us the message, keep the sea plastic-free, save marine life.
Well, Sandra, that's called as a face buller. That's a face buller out there.
La next one is for C01.
once again the floor the kitchen on the side.
I know you're watching, but you can make that move. Oh yeah, and I know you want me. I'm trying to show you there's no way you can lose. Oh baby,
While we are waiting for the see the fire, little cloud on the light.
you never be nothing more now. I want you and I want you.
Can you just believe the statue is here all the way from France, the Statue of Liberty? Come on people, let's hear it for this lovely statue out there. Oh, the eyes are moving. Can you see that? It's not a statue, it's a real human being. I can see that. Oh wow, amazing, real wonderful balance. All right, okay, there it is. Come on people, let's roar it. Let's hear it for this lovely statue out there. Come on, put your hands together. It's really amazing to hold yourself for such a long time and imagine holding for the whole parade.
Well, a lovely message conveyed. Aleph my lamp, tempest toast. Looking after everybody, especially the downtrodden. That's the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, that's really lovely. Some green plantations on the road. You can see some lovely nests hanging out there. Well, I think Goa is really adorned with beautiful palms, greenery. And that's what is the message. Keep planting, keep growing.
And keep Goa green. Well, that's the message which all of us need to keep in mind. Keep Goa green. Let it be always clean and green.
Well, you can see a small reindeer out there because it's difficult to get the sur these days.
Well, we have the youngest reindeer there, a toddy tapper.
Ask for a borrow reindeer, Bob. That's really cute, wonderful. Well, it's very sad to see that a lot of professions which we Goans had in the yesteryears are dying off. Because today to get sunners is very difficult because we don't hardly get the sun. So we need to look out to somebody who can just try to manufacture sur artificially now. Though we have got a lot of palm trees all around.
While most of the traditional occupations once followed today have no longer been followed by our people. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to bring back all those old professions, traditional occupations back to life once again.
But Sandra, I feel that all of us have awakened and all our professions will be relived. Well, everybody is definitely going to go back to the roots because that's what we have with us. Beware kids and parents.
Such a mighty one. Oh my God.
Well, it's realistic. You can see the way just trying to ready to bite and engulf you.
I'm sure our kids and all the people around are truly mesmerized by the dinosaur here.
Well, definitely we all have to be joining our hands together to protect our wildlife because they are very much needed in our ecosystem.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, not very easy. Can we put our hands together for this group? Come on, in a big way.
The Jimmy Boys brings to you the dinosaurs. Coming up next is RD Boys, the Rekha Decorators. Let's see what's in store for us from them. the RB boys, Socorro Porvori gets to us the wildlife. We can see the octopus, the seahorse, the prawns, the tortoise, the eelfish, the crabs, and many much more. And there's also a stingray out there. Well, we can see some fresh fish that's coming up. Well, you can see this wonderful lady holding fresh fish and a crab that is ready to pounce. Well, it really looks very, very fresh down from the sea. Oh, wow, look at that. The gentleman out there is just trying to scoop up loads of fish. Well, though the fish is really expensive, but today I think we are going to be getting it at a discounted price. What do you think, Susunda?
Well, fishing is one of the most important occupations of the people of Goa. And here we have our fishermen displaying us some fresh fish. I'm sure everybody's looking forward to buy fresh fish.
Well, also you can see some fried fish out there, the salted fish.
Well, dressed in their traditional attires, we have the fishermen of Goa.
And the two ladies out there are really happy because I think we are really fed with good fish to the afternoon to make this carnival really marvelous one. The fishermen really put their whole heart to get the fishes to us.
And after a good catch, you can see the contentment and the satisfaction on each of their faces. Indeed, a moment to celebrate for them.
Well, of course, we've got to be grateful to the fishermen who just risk their lives in getting us the best of the fish, which we can relish to do our dinner of lunchtime. Well, you know, Sandra, I think everybody's memory will be full with wonderful photographs they have taken for this lovely parade.
Yes, Newton, definitely we've got so many memories to be taken away. Beautiful pictures captured of the day, especially of the floats which just went by. And I'm sure by now our phones are already full with so many pictures of the carnival celebrations in the state. And for the next 2 days, definitely we have so much to do as well, with so much of fun, frolic and excitement in the state.
Well, I think Carnival is the time to forget all your worries, all your stress, and live a fun-filled days of excitement and fun. But let's try to be within our limits so that we don't become a hindrance for the other.
Well, now we have the floats from Ponda. They call themselves Stars of Ponda.
Well, that's going to Kumar. Well, you know, if you just try to cook in the Kunne and have something, the taste is really marvelous. Well, we can see a big pot out there, and I think there's some rice being cooked out there for all of us. A wonderful depiction of the earthen pots, the earthenware.
Goincha Kumar. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they say this art should not be dying off, but in fact we should carry it on, especially the ones who made all the pots of mud. People cooked all their dishes in the mud pots, but today we have commercialized utensils of different types, right from steel, aluminum and many other metals.
But at the same time, the Kumars are presenting some lovely dances. So you've got to be applauding their presence, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful dancing and throwing each one of us. Real colorful. Well, requesting all the people this side to make way for the floats to pass through freely. Don't get on the roads and block the floats. Well, we have got the next float depicting the field cultivation, Mainat Bhatti group from Arpura. Come on, let's follow them, doing the steps. Pulley. Shakray. Woo. Correct, Goinkar Zawaya. Let's try to be very strong goals, protecting Goa. Our girls and boys have done a wonderful job. Keep on dancing. Wonderful. Well,
eat healthy and live healthy.
Well, I'm going to butter talu ekdam strong, very healthy. So eat brown rice. Grow brown rice, eat brown rice. That's what they say. Well, that would really make you healthy and strong. Oh my God, what's happening out there? Well, Sandra, there's a gorilla there who has caged a man.
Well, that's really bad. The message, lovely message to be conveyed. We cannot cage anybody.
Well, you cage wild animals would cage you. And that's also a witch there. She's ready to sit on a broom and fly away. The next float out here, F04.
All right, people, come on, let's sing and dance along with them, all right? Carnival is all about it. Dance, food, and good music. I'm sure everybody likes to do that. So let's keep dancing, let's keep enjoying ourselves, but be safe and make this carnival a real special one for you. Be safe and keep yourself safe always.
Well, here they come, legend, the finish line. Showing us everything that finishes. They are the winners. But winning doesn't mean killing. So let's try to protect each and everything that's out here. God has given us something to protect. God has given us to live a wonderful life. So let's protect everything that's around us. Well, it reminds me of the hare and the tortoise race. But it says that don't be lazy. Just stay focused and be a winner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, every float has a different message to convey. And I'm sure it's a very thought-provoking message which every float has given us today, this evening.
But the one that is just right in the front of us says that never give up. Well, if you give up in your life, midway you become a loser. So we don't want anybody to be losers. Be a winner every moment of your life. So you can really try to make your life an eventful one. A wonderful message from this float.
All the upcoming talent, the young boys, well, I'm sure all of them are the sports players of Goa, each one involved in different sports. Well, ladies and gentlemen, indeed, matter to celebrate. You can see the young boys here, all excited, displaying their sporting skills. Well, be it football, hockey, taekwondo, or any other art, they are the winners. Please put your hands together for the boys. Come on, people, give them a big round of applause. Our budding sports boys, I'm sure they are the future of Goa, the future of India.
Well, also I think you can see some uniforms of most exciting club of the ISL FC Goa, which is right at the top of the table. And definitely I think Goan sports is going to be growing, especially football. But at the same time, I think we need to be focusing on the other sports so that we Goans are champions at the state, at the national level. So that's my dream for every Goan youngster, every child, that you be champions at the state level in every sport. Well, here comes the grand boys of Benaulim. And they say, save tortoises and save the frogs. Well, of course, we need to save them. Save the turtles and save the frogs.
Well, people of Benaulim has definitely given us a lovely message. Save the turtles and save the frogs. So that's what happens during the monsoons.
Well, of course, Sandra, that's a delicacy. But then, just because our taste, we cannot try to kill and destroy the nature. Well, I think we can breed frogs and breed turtles so that we can eat them ourselves. Breed them. But don't try to go in the wild and kill them and eat.
The young boys of Benaulim, lovely. Lovely message conveyed to us.
Well, what you can see, Sandra, the turtle and the frog are great friends. And they are the ones who help us in cleaning the nature.
Well, that's a beautiful piece of art. Come on, people, can we please clap for the young boys of Benaulim? Give them a round of applause.
And what is this gentleman holding in his hand? That's a very scary one in his hand. Woo.
Judges note we've got the next float, F03. This is a float from Our Lady of Victory Group, Rivera, Bardes, Goa. It's about gigantic dying whale. The theme for their float is plastic-free ocean.
Well, if we want to see this lovely mammals live in the seas and beautify them with their presence, we should be stopping the dumping of plastics in the rivers, in the seas, in the oceans, and also on our streets. Well, plastic kills everything. So don't be a killer. That's a message to every one of us. Let's manage the plastic that we use so that it goes in the right place to be disposed in a scientific manner. Well, the government of Goa and the government of India has also brought out the legislation of stopping one-use plastic. But it would be nice if we just try to stay away from plastic.
Well, that's indeed a lovely message conveyed to us. Plastic in a fish does not take a great dish. Wow.
Well, I think if you see a whale cluttered with plastic, just trying to be stuck to the body is what you can see.
Well, they say the ocean is not a sin. It's not a bin. Littering is a sin. Don't be drastic, say no to plastic. And recycle for the life cycle. Indeed, lovely messages conveyed by the young boys here.
Well, you can see, Sandra, that the whale is crying. It's literally crying, begging for help, trying to ask for mankind, save me. Save me from this cancer of plastic.
Get into the motion to save our ocean. Reduce the use of plastic.
Well, requesting the people on the street, can you just try to move a little behind so that the floats can just try to pass very smoothly. Don't crowd, so that we have a free flow of the floats. Well, the St. Sebastian Boys Mopsa presents you the Fearless Eagle. A celebration of Carnival with spirit of fun, frolic and love. That's their message. Well, you know, Sandra, I think plastic can be a nuisance for all the animals, whether the animals live in the air, or the land, or in the sea, in the waters. So we need to kill this menace of plastic by trying to despise plastics from our lives. So these are the St. Sebastian Boys Mopsa coming out with the Fearless Eagle.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a giant eagle here. Beautiful work of art, a masterpiece, I must say that. Celebration of music, celebration of carnival with spirit of fun, frolic and love. Spread love and unity among each one of us. Well, that's what they would like to convey to us.
Well, we have got the supporters of FC Goa, but I don't know why they are getting stuck. Why are they getting choked? Well, they would like to say that their hearts are content, but yet they can't shout because Goa is yet to get the crown. FC Goa is yet to get the crown, and that's what they're just trying to keep their mouth shut before they explode. Oh, what a wonderful kiss for you, Sandra.
Well, people, please put your hands together for every float that passes by, okay? A lot of hard work put in by all these lovely people to make it the best one.
Well, it looks like they were buried when the match of FC Goa was going on, and they just come out from there. The celebrations carry on for the Carnival Parade. Wood goinkara nidla to puro pal सगळ्यां गोंयकार न्हिदलेले आसा अशें हो फ्लोट सांगता. सो सगळे गोंयकारां उठात, न्हिदल्या ते पुरो, कारण जायते संटन येता गोंयचेर. That's what the float says.
Well, that's a lovely message. Save Goa. Save the people of Goa from all evils.
Well, future migrants, residents, that's what they say. We Goikas are looking for our properties. Well, definitely, it's a good message, but I think we got to be protecting our properties and rebuilding our own houses. That's what we say. Oh, that's a lovely Konkan Railway. It's a Goa Express.
A train which depicts different types of people traveling, general category, be it ladies, or we've got also the third gender. They say, respect us, don't make fun of us. We are also a part of the society. That's a lovely message for each one of us, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Sandra, I think this float is depicting the migrants who are coming down to Goa. Well, of course, we all are Indians and we got the right to stay in every part of India.
Well, whoever they are, well, the bottom line is we need to respect each other and make it safe and peaceful for all of us to stay in our motherland.
Well, I think the Goan floats depict a lot of good things out here. Everything that happens in Goa.
Put your hands together, people, for this lovely float. Come on, give them a round of applause. Thank you.
that was the Konkan Railway.
Well, Newton, let's not forget what's going to be happening a little later after this. Well, I'm sure you're all going for to the Samba Square, am I right?
Yes, definitely. There's lots happening out there at the Samba Square. We got loads and loads of stalls giving you the choice of food and the best of the drinks. The Samba Square is just near the municipal garden, just
Well,
opposite the
people also
Church
don't
Square.
forget the food and cultural festival happening at the Dayanand Bandodkar grounds. Make sure you're all there because there are the best bands in attendance besides their food stalls, authentic Goan food to tickle your taste buds. So make sure you head straight to the food and cultural festival as well as the Samba Square, the two happening places for this evening.
Well, I think these are the two wonderful places in the city of Panjim that you can just go and rock yourself for the later part of the evening. But at the moment, you're going to be enjoying the revelries of Carnival, brought to you by the Department of Tourism, Government of Goa. And this event has been conceptualized, designed and executed by Vinayak Decorators, the ace in this field.
Well, Newton, don't you think Carnival has started on a real high note in Goa?
Well, of course, I think it has started a great bang.
The celebrations which are really full of fun and excitement with pomp and gaiety. I'm sure the streets are so colorful and people gather all in big numbers to celebrate this great festival of Goa, the Carnival.
Well, the next 4 days, Goa is just going to be on a very high note, festivity and fun. And here comes our exciting God's creation, feed it, don't eat it. Well, we have got the St. Jerome boys coming up with this wonderful creation.
Stop hunting animals, live and let live.
Well, don't go to the wild to kill.
Think about your future, not about the taste.
Well, Carnival also gives a platform for all the youngsters to display their skills. And you can see that the dancers are really good in dancing, very energetic, very lively, and keeps their spirits really high.
Well, that's the young boys of St. Jerome wishing everyone Viva Carnival.
Well, the next float that comes up is JO1, the Goan Brass Band. Well, you don't require any current for this lovely band, the Goan Brass Band, which tries to play music of your taste without stoppages. So when the current goes off, the band is just still live. The Goan Brass Band comes up.
Well, Goans love food, music and dance. Well, that's exactly what you can see in all the floats that have gone by, and of course those who are coming, all about music and dance.
And also I can say, Sandra, that Goans are also conscious of saving the nature. Well, all you lovely people, I know you're enjoying this lovely Carnival 2020 brought to you by the Department of Tourism, Government of Goa. Well, this is a wonderful festival that happens in the state of Goa. Very colorful, with lots of sound, music, lots of entertainment and good food. But at the same time, the Carnival carries on messages to all the Goans and all the guests to live in Goa, to protect Goa and make it beautiful so that you are blessed with a wonderful life.
Well, just a humble request to the people who have come a little forward. Please, could you go back? Because you're disrupting the floats that are coming. Could you please step back? Thank you.
सगळे लोक विनंती मातशे सायडीन रावचे उबे जे फ्लोट पास जाता तांकां मातशे बरें करून वचूं तूं देव बरें करूं मातशे फाटी रावचे मातशे सायडीन रावचे
Well, people coming up is the next float. Fight the bite, stop dengue. Stagnant water breeds death. I'm sure everybody will agree to this message. Fight the bite, stop dengue. We need to protect our places by keeping them mosquito free. Stop breeding mosquitoes. Make sure your places are clean and healthy so that we all live a healthy life. Keep your surroundings clean. Well, it clearly says if mosquitoes breed, then you will bleed. So we got to keep ourselves healthy always, making our places safer and more healthier. Wherever we are, we got to keep ourselves more healthy. Indeed, a lovely message, a message which all of us need to keep in mind, as this is the need of the hour. People dying of so many diseases. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to keep our surroundings clean. Avoid breeding mosquitoes. While stagnant water, which can kill our lives, as we have so many mosquitoes breeding in that water, this can lead us to various sicknesses, especially dengue. Keep your surroundings clean, especially from the garbage and every other litter. Make your places clean and healthy. Alright, people coming forward is another lovely clown. Well, C10 in the clown category, we have another display of beautiful art. You can see the Goan Poder, a baker selling bread. Bread bangles on the stand. Well, I'm sure all this which people do enjoy, and the taste of the bread which is still alive in the Goan homes. Well, it's one of the most important tradition of the Goan people, the Poder.
Well, the Goan Poder, the poor Kumbar brings to you something very exciting, the making of pots, and the pots that we use are environment friendly. Well, if you cook in these pots, the taste of the food is really awesome. So they depict you how they do it.
Well, a beautiful display of the Goan clay tradition.
Well, the lucky ones get something, a souvenir of the Goan Carnival. Well, let's try to clap for this wonderful lady. Well, Sandra, I think they've got one of the Goan festivals celebrated by the Hindus and joined by all the religion. Ganesh Chaturthi. And we have got the making of the Ganesh idol out there. Ganesha, the Lord of Wisdom. Beautifully sculpted.
Well, draped in a lovely sari, you can see the young girls dancing with their pots.
Well, I think the harmony that is there amongst all the religions of Goa is the most exciting that we Goans possess. Love and brotherhood amongst all the religions. Peace-living Goans, always friendly and always warm, and that's the outstanding trait of Goans. Goans are welcome to everybody in this wonderful land God has blessed Goans with.
And here we have another beautiful display of mud pots. Ladies and gentlemen, the Goan Kumar once again coming up with a display of clay pots and how they make it in the mud pots.
Well, I think there's also pears that is being cooked out there. Our pears are there.
Well, Newton, that's exactly what we had years back, and today most of the kids don't like to have it.
Well, that's the most nourishing food one can have. I remember during my old days, I used to go to my grandma's house and she would just give me that pears.
Especially the old people, the elderly people love to have it because it's very nourishing.
But I still have it at home.
Yes.
So that makes me strong and healthy.
And that's exactly what we all need to do, especially give it to our kids, the younger kids.
Well, our tradition Goan food is something which really nourishes us, makes us very strong and healthy, and it is free from any ailments. You can go on consuming it and you'll try to be enjoying the best of the health. Well, this year we see a lot of sports being depicted during this carnival parade, and especially because we have got the national games which are round the corner. National Games 2020, which is going to be organized in the state of Goa. And we Goans are very fortunate because we are going to be seeing the champions of the country who are going to be there present. So a call goes out to all the Goans. Make sure that you're there to witness all these games so that we have got a first-time encounter with the champions of India.
So here we have the Goa Kabaddi Association, Goa 2020 National Games.
And I think Goans are really doing well in the Kabaddi. The Goan Kabaddi team is something which is winning accolades for the state with their performances.
Well, Newton, you cannot forget the girls holding the trophy there.
Yes, I think the girls and the boys are equally the best teams in the country, and we wish them all the very best so that we can win gold. We get gold from the Kabaddi team, and that's our prayers. So I think the victory celebrations are already on, because looking forward to the gold coming down to Goa for the national games.
Well, they're all excited. That's because they won a trophy. Come on, people, put your hearts together for the boys and girls, the Kabaddi team.
Well, Sandra, I think they'll go make Goa proud with a gold medal in the Kabaddi championship for Goa in the national games. Are you ready for gold? All right, that's what we Goans are looking forward to.
Well, that's the spirit, boys and girls. We wish you all the very best.
So definitely all go on, get geared up and try to go to the stadiums to watch them playing the kabaddi.
Well, one of the most celebrated sport in the villages of Goa, kabaddi. You can see the young boys and girls all excited. Once again, we wish you all the best.
But you know, Sandra, it's sad to see that most of the youngsters don't play kabaddi. But it's just an energetic game which requires a lot of skills, and especially holding your breath and saying kabaddi. Well, in my school days, I was a champ.
Well, I'm sure everybody is a champ. Especially the young boys and girls should keep on taking up to different sports as it keeps them more healthy.
Well, you know, if you keep on playing kabaddi, especially the kids, the mobiles will go in one corner and you'll be just right, be falling in love with this game. So try kabaddi for this holidays. The holidays are just around the corner, so learn about kabaddi and keep playing kabaddi throughout your holidays. Thank you.
Well, you know what, Newton, every time I look there, I'm wondering what's coming up next, because every float which is coming up has got something really special to offer. Don't you think so?
Yes, of course.
Well, coming up again is a very colorful float there, and let's see what's their message. What are they going to say to us?
Well, I think everybody has put in their heart and mind to make it a real special float so that everybody in Goa likes it. Because it's not that they are going to be coming only on the streets of Panjim, but they are going to be moving all around most of the floats for the carnival parades in different cities of Goa for the next 4 days.
Well, coming up again is a group of boys indulged in dance and music. Well, I can see them all sequenced well with their steps, dancing at the same time. Beautiful steps, all in one harmony. Come on, people, put your hands together for this lovely group. The young boys and girls dancing the streets of Panjim.
Well, that's the plastic man, I can see Sandra there. And see, speaking on plastic,
Well, it says no to plastic. Please
Well,
make sure you don't dump plastic anywhere. You got to dump it only in right places.
let's not try to dirty our streets. Let's try to manage our plastic well.
While requesting people to kindly stand at the sides, please don't disrupt the flows going by.
Well, gentlemen, just try to move away from the seats. Well, during the olden years, and I remember about the junk car rally, that all the cars that were just thrown in the dungeon were just brought out and were adorned, and they were just brought in the streets. It was really marvelous. Well, I think we have got the gold spices that have come up. All right, you can see the tree which is down here. The tree that is down here is a clown. Panjim tree says that don't cut me, spare me, enjoy me, and I can make your life much more beautiful. Panjim, the tree clown says that I'm all yours, but don't kill me. Well, we need to protect the trees. We need to really glorify the trees. And that's a message that the tree man says. The clown there. Well, Sandra, I think we got a number of floats that are just flowing down the streets. Well, it's real fun to see the streets adorned with such color, with music, with excitement. Well, something for our tourists, our guests in Goa to take home a wonderful memory of the holiday that is spent out here. Well, the carnival event in Goa has been designed, executed and managed by Vinayak Decorators, the ace in this field. And this is the second year running that they are doing this Carnival of Goa. Well, everything that has been done out here, ladies and gentlemen, is by Vinayak Decorators. All the beautiful creations. Well, we've got also some prasad being given to everybody all around.
Well, it's indeed so nice to see that so many people have participated in the making of these floats. Well, people from different villages, different towns and cities in Goa have come together and put up a beautiful and a wonderful show. We need to applaud for them, people. Come on, let's give them a big round of applause for their lovely displays of their parades and their floats. Each one of them was really wonderful.
Well, the creativity of them has been really awesome. Well, Sanasteva comes up with hot bone spices. Well, spices are the ones who add life to our food. And our Goan food is really special, and it is on the map of the world, more because of the spices that are used, that create the flavor, that create the taste. So Sanasteva boys brings you the hot Goan spices. They say that the sambar is the heart of the kitchen. And of course it is. The Tourism Department, Government of Goa would like to thank each one of you for making this a big success. The Goa Carnival 2020 with your participation and with your cooperation. Spices definitely which add more flavor to our food. Well, that was from Sanasteva. Zuelsa masala ekdom gostazo. Wow, Newton, I can see something on the plate with the masala over there. I've already started watering my mouth, you know. Well, I just had a taste of it. It was really yummy. Right, the masala, zuelso. We can see kalafra, tiki, mirsang,
They did a wonderful display.
and also we can see the black pepper.
Well, this happens at Silver Jubilee Carnival Float 2020. People, please put our hands together for the people of Sanasteva. Come on, in a big way, let's give them a big round of applause.
Well, I think our Goan masalas are just going worldwide because it's really tasty. And Zuyakar masala is very good. So everybody get in touch with the Zuyakars for the masala.
That's indeed a very big float. Such a wonderful display.
We can see Ale, Losun, Miriam, Kotimir. Sir. Well, Sandra, these are homemade masalas, you know. So you can see the taste that you can get from this homemade masalas.
And now everybody knows where to head to. If you want homemade masala, well, you got to go straight to Sanasteva, where the people of Santa especially specialize in making this homemade masalas.
Soglia mi zuye doya anason masala gyoya. Well, a wonderful creations of the masala. Well, one of the professions of the Goans in the STAs. And I hope our youngsters take up to this.
Well, creativity at its best. That was Santisteva.
Well, we've got Zumba. Let's see what's in store for us.
Well, I'm sure we've got all those Zumba dancers on the stage there.
You know, Sam, the dancing is really catching up, and I can see a lot of kids who are very good dancers.
Yes, definitely. It keeps you more young and healthy. And here we have a young Zumba dancers. Come on, people, dance along with them.
Zumba with Joseph. Well, let's try to follow them, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, if you need to keep yourself young and healthy, that's exactly what you need to do. Zumba, all right, people? Come on, let's keep dancing along with them. Shake it. Come on, everybody. Keep moving.
Well, Joseph, the ace in Goa, the Zumba instructor, worldwide, well known. Contact him because he gets you in the best shape, and we goers can be really healthy.
While dancing along with them are also these beautiful ladies.
Well, Sandra, you can see the grace, and you can see the rhythm and the youth in them. Well, I think age is no bar.
Definitely keeps them young and healthy. Age is only just a number. I'm sure all those Zumba lovers there will definitely agree with me. Age is just a number. If you want to be fit and healthy, you've got to be doing the Zumba.
Wow. Keep fit by dancing. Enjoy it. Makes life very, very exciting.
Whether you're young or old, age doesn't matter. You got to keep yourself fit and healthy.
All right, I think we have got a clown out there. There's somebody following the rider. And looks like the evil spirit. And the message is follow traffic rules or I will follow you. So ladies and gentlemen, youngsters, beware. The devil follows you. So don't let go yourself with him, with the devil. Let's be living a long life. Drive safe. Do not drink and drive.
A lovely message conveyed by the guy on the motorbike. Don't drive and drink. Be safe always.
Well, I think he uses a helmet also that can save thousands of lives. So whenever you're out on a bike, whether it's a shorter distance or a long distance, wear your helmet so
Well,
that you deserve a long, long life.
Well, that's the bottom line, Newton. You got to wear the helmet to keep yourself safe and healthy always.
And of course, stay away from spirits. If you drink, do not drive. Let somebody else drive you. Well, I think we have forgotten about wearing seat belts also in the vehicles, in the cars that we drive. We need to wear the
Yes,
seat
of
belts.
course, seat belts also are really very important if you need to be more safe in the car while driving. Seat belts are a must.
And carry your license and carry all your documents so that you don't get a challan.
And most importantly, don't forget the traffic rules. They are devised for our own safety.
So let's try to make our own road safe. Comes up generation boys from Kalangut. Cows in India die from consuming plastic waste. Well, of course, that's what we say. We don't want our animals being dead with the plastic.
Don't litter garbage on the roadside. Make sure the garbage is dumped at the right places. Segregate the waste to keep your state more clean and more healthy.
It is such a pity that our cows have to eat the waste that we litter on the road. Boys of Kumarwada Bases comes with their presentation. So Viva Bases, Viva Goa, Viva Carnival. Well, this is a presentation by the boys of Kumarwada Bases. They would like to say no plastic, and that's what's the message they carry. No plastic, so just desist from using plastic. Do not touch plastic, because that's untouchable. You touch plastic, you kill yourself. That's what the boys from Kumarwada Bases would like to say. Plastic is a demon. Let it not kill you. Let's try to prevent it. Thank you, boys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think plastic is becoming a menace. Plastics is something we all have to give a strong thought. Let's try to stop the use of plastic. Let's not get plastics in our homes. Well, coming up next is 777. 777 comes up with another exciting presentation. We are all the way from Giri. Well, I think this time the carnival was really a great event for each one of us. And the credit goes to the Department of Tourism, Government of Goa. Well, the tourism department's strategy is to make Goa a most beautiful state, and we Goans should be giving them a wholehearted support. Well, Goa Tourism gives to us all the very best of the festivities so that we can really rejoice. And we Goans need to support the Goa Tourism for all that they do for us. While the 777 Giri Boys Mapsa comes up with yet another exciting presentation. While all hard work pays, and so does the wonderful presentation from the Giri Boys Mapsa. Ladies and gentlemen, requesting everybody on the dais, can I ask you to be rising up? We have got the lowering of our national flag. Requesting everybody of you to please rise up. The ones who are seated on the seats also, please rise up. We have got the lowering of the national flag. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll carry on the festivities. Well, it is just right at 6:30. The flag is lowered, and we were fortunate to witness this wonderful moment.
spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it.
We have got the Game Changers boys from Mandu Dongri to come up with their presentation. Let's try to see what's in store. Alright, we also have got Charlie Chaplin walking down the streets. Charlie is there.
When I'm at the mall, security just can't fight long. And when I'm at the beach, I'm in the speedo trying to take the sheets. This is hardball. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We went to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Wow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after this revelries end, the carnival parade float ends. We're going to be heading straight to two different places. One is the Samba Square, which is just located next to the Panjim Church, and the other one is the Food and Cultural Festival at Kampal. Well, the entertainment continues out there, loads of stalls which provide you some exciting Goan food and also exotic foods, along with exciting drinks. So make sure you just try to rush through these places so that you can just continue the festivity of Carnival in the city of Panjim. Well, another demon round the corner. Well, it is a message going out to each one of us that demons are there to engulf us if we just try to sleep and try to let go all the things that we have. So let us try to be focused, aware of all the things that are happening so that the doom doesn't come down on our wonderful state of Goa. Let's try to protect our surroundings. Let's keep our cities clean, our villages clean, and let's try to protect nature. Oh goodness gracious, I think he had a wonderful start for the carnival. He's just trying to measure the speeds and trying to have a good time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the message is enjoy carnival. Have a limit in your drinking so that you really stand strong and walk home rather than crawl home. Better Fonda Sports and Cultural Club wishes everyone a Viva Carnival, and they would like to say no to alcohol. Well, Goa is adorned with a lot of bars and restaurants giving you alcohol, but make sure you don't try to misuse your freedom of alcohol. Control yourself. Stay sober, stay safe. That's what they would like to see. Drink alcohol, stay sober, stay safe, and try to enjoy Carnival in Goa. Well, the Pedro's Bar and Restaurant would like to say that even Johnny Walker walked after drinking. So why don't you walk after you drink? So ultimately their message is do not drink and drive. If you drink, make somebody else drive you home. Well, here comes the going for Poder, giving us a tasty bread, the Une Kakana Pao, all that you want to make your breakfast. But I only pray that the bread becomes a little cheaper so that all Goans can eat as much as they can. Well, this is one of the traditions, the Goan tradition. But again, that's dying, as we hardly see Goans venturing into this. But it's going to be something which is going to be making your finances grow if you just try to become a Poder. Let's not feel shy of these relations. Well, Junior Dominic comes with FC Goa. Well, we pray and hope that FC Goa climbs up the highest position. They are at the highest position, but we would want all players of the Goans with FC Goa. We want them to be the champions, the ISL champions. The cows, the bull is all set. So let's try to support FC Goa. That's the mascot of the Gauls. Well, wishing all the very best for the FC Goa team. The car is all set to lift the ISL Cup. So our prayers and our support is all there with you. Viva FC Goa! Now that's our team in the ISL. We have got the stars in the FC Goa team, and Koro, the highest scorer at the moment. So let's try to support FC Goa. FC Goa, Viva! Viva Carnival! Viva Goa! Viva Panjim! As today's event has been designed, executed and managed by Vinay Decorators, the Ace. The boys of Basra comes with Goan Poder. Once again a reminder. Well, let's support our Goan Poder so that this profession goes on, and we youngsters in Goa should try to go for this profession because it's something which gives you good returns. So boys and girls, make up your mind and let this profession grow. The Goan Poder standing tall with the kakna, unde and pao of their choice. At the same time, all the other pastries. Ani makan hari pao. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a tasty pao that is given to me. That's really wonderful. But mashe pao ko arpone amar dije. All right, ladies and gentlemen, something really exciting. The going to Poder once again by the boys from Basra. Well, we got the next floor coming up here. The Shetkar. खरंच आमचे शेतकार भाऊता आणि आमकां खूप छान दिता. They work tirelessly in the fields and give whatever we desire in our plates. A round of applause for the dancers. Great dancing, girls and boys.
Viva Carnival! Xavier Barreto Punta, Sonia, Viva Carnival! Fulay, fulay!
Coming up the next one, T07. Again, we can see a lot of pastries out there. Big pao, ude, pollo. All right, kakda. Oh, that's really great. Well, we also have got the buns. They really look nice and hot. Well, our wonderful ladies led by the young boy have done a good job. Let's try to applaud them, ladies and gentlemen. The ladies are of all ages, dancing really well. Let's try to applaud them, ladies and gentlemen, the ones who can see them. Let's try to boost their enthusiasm. Well, coming up next is the boys of Sanjio from the Kurturkas. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Sanjio is the Mahoreche Fest. Well, we have got the boys coming back to the houses of their wives. Mahoreche Garaita. They come down back to the in-laws' houses, the boys with their wives, the newlyweds. That's a tradition in Goa, where the boys comes back to the in-laws' house after their marriage, and it happens for the Sanjio Fest. Well, Sanjio is celebrated in great pomp and gaiety in the month of June, wherein we have got all the boys and girls taking a plunge in the wells. Why Dudkyo Gata? They are all adorned with flowers. Malli Udi. Ozano sa going sa zawai. Anto Sanjio Kurungela. And ladies and gentlemen, you can see young couples who have come back to the in-laws' houses. Sanjio! Viva Sanjio! Marudki! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have got, it is called as the Novya Kazarache Waje, which is coming up behind there. Novya Kazarache Waje, so when they come, this is the Waje they come with. The newlyweds come with the gift baskets. And the baskets are having the following fruits, paturius, and lots more, along with the sorrow, going to sorrow. Well, we got the big items, we got the pineapples, jackfruits, mango, pumpkins, coconuts. And behind there, well, for Sanjio, we make paturius. It is a sweet prepared out of the rice with the jaggery and laid on the leaves of well, they also have got what is called as a compro. It's a copper vessel for making sannas and paturiu. Then also there is a soretso corso that's full with sorrow, the liquor. And that's what we can see, the Sorachi Batli. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Kurturkas comes with the Sanjio Fest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman here came up and gave me the paturi and also the done. And that's the specialty of the Sanjio Fest. So I expect every one of you to be rejoicing for the Sanjio Fest, which happens in the month of June, wherein all the newlyweds, the boys comes with the girls to the in-laws places and they have a good time out there. Thank you Kurturkas for reminding us of this wonderful festival, the festival of the newlyweds. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are just closing in with the last float that is coming up. The Sago boys from Mapsa. I think we had a great time out here. The Goan Carnival 2020 was really a great one in the city of Panjim. Well, thank you once again for supporting this great festival. Well, Goa Tourism says thank you one and all for being so colorful, for being so cooperative. A big thank you goes to the Goa Police for helping us to make this carnival a success. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I told you, two places to head to. The Goa Samba Square, which is next to the Panjim Church, and the food festival at the Kampal grounds. Just about 2 kilometers from here, you have to go straight and you get the festive places. So we got the last float that is coming up. Well, we are just in for the last presentation. Our national bird, the peacock. Well, wishing one and all Viva Carnival. Well, enjoy, have fun. Don't drink and drive. Drink, but make somebody else drive you so that you have an enjoyable stay in Goa. So all you Goans, we love you all. Let the spirit of love and brotherhood amongst all religions prevail so that our Goa remains as one. Well, we got the Sanko boys from Mabasa coming up with the national world. The Sanko boys. A wonderful presentation, the peacock. Woo!